Resident Evil Requiem presents a terrifying question, one that not many other zombie games have asked. And the question is, what if the zombies were employed? You've got the light switch guy, he operates the lights. You turn on a switch over here so he gets angry, and that is how you get past him. Then there's the bathroom cleaner. If she catches you, she cleans you. You were the bathroom the whole time. The chef, the opera singer, the gambler, and the lady who paces up and down her, and this is no exaggeration, 2-meter long patrol. See, now this is a job that I can get behind. I'm doing a computer science degree. In about 10 years' time, this is all I'll be able to do. Resident Evil. This game has come out at the perfect time. I've been going through a bit of a rough patch in my life, and it's not like anything really bad has happened, just nothing really good either. I hit 100,000 subscribers, which is so cool, and thank you so much, but it doesn't really feel that great. And by it, I mean the award. It's kind of fucking hollow. This is how it gets hung up. It only deserves one nail. The nail probably costs more to make. But Resident Evil 9, just so you know how much I have loved this game. I have this thing where I very rarely play a game for longer than like an hour and a half at a time. Especially linear story-driven ones, I feel the need to get out of my chair and do something else, then I come back to it the next day. On the day Requiem released, I played it for 9.5 hours straight. That has never happened to me. We've known for a while now that this game would combine the two major styles that the series has adopted, being the first-person survival horror of 7 and the more action-oriented third-person side, like in 4. But it kind of extends past this to include elements from pretty much all of the mainline RE games. And for the devs to even try to attempt this is kind of crazy. It's an idea that sounds like it was made by someone who doesn't really know how things work. Like, why don't Capcom just make Resident Evil 9 combine all the best parts of 8, 4, 7, 2, 3, 6, 5, and 1, and just make it really fun, and good, and coherent? Why don't they just do that? Also, why can't the government just print more money? It's like, dude, I'm afraid we live in a cruel, unjust world. You can't just do that. But they just did this. And it is fun and good and coherent. You find coins around the place that you can exchange for items like in 7. Leon can kick people in the head like in 4. Every 2 hours there's a baby-like section from Village. Zombies can respawn stronger unless you use a certain item on them like in 1. The care center just screams RPD from 2, as does a level that appears later on in the game, and there's a section that I found pretty boring, which is an obvious tribute to Resident Evil 3. There are a lot more links to the other games, which I'm not going to say, so it's up to you to find out, but on the whole, it is these two halves. The first-person sections with Grace are my favourite, and they are pretty scary right off the bat. First area, you come to 2 terrifying realizations. Number 1, you can turn lights on and off, and number 2, you can throw an item to attract an enemy's attention. That is how you know you're cooked. There's something I find so cool about being subjected to this elaborate ploy designed by so many talented people just to make you go, oh, fuck you. Level designers, animators, the sound team, all combining. Everything is deliberate. You move the cart too fast and something falls off it. It's fine. Maybe the monster didn't hear it. Oh, they definitely heard it. The position of the cart such that you're facing the single window that illuminates the hallway and casts the shadow outline of the monster. All just so you know, yeah, you messed up. You walk into this room thinking nothing is amiss until you turn to leave. Oh my god, is that a person? No, it's just the bear on the coat hanger. Why is it even here? A light switch in a big hallway, please. Don't be scary. Oh, thank god it's just a horse. I fucking love horses. They establish rapport by going, hey, you'll be fine as long as you stay in the light. Oh, lightning strike destroyed the lights. I guess I'll die then. It's brilliant. They are so good at this. What they're also really good at is the less scary but still very tense survival horror sections. Think limited inventory space, limited items, weird puzzles. It's the thing I love the most about these games. It's why Resident Evil 7 was my favourite leading up to Requiem. You just have to think so much more about you and your surroundings, and the more you have to think, the scarier it gets. I know it's early, but I think this level might be my favourite area in any of the games. It is so visually interesting, so well designed. I talked about it in the intro, but the zombies having these little gimmicks is genius. They're not just one zombie model pasted around the map, they look different, they act different, and they feel like actual characters rather than basic enemies. I was getting quite attached to the light switch guy. And it makes sense that they should feel like this. You'll be going down each corridor multiple times trying to find your way, and the game remembers where they are and what state they're in, so why shouldn't they have a little bit more about them? It is a 10 out of 10 section for me.
No way, Leon.
Way.
As Grace, you have to solve problems with serious thought and planning. It is tense, it is scary. As Leon, your problems are, should I insta-kill that guy or that guy? He is so ridiculously powerful, he just goes around with his gun locker, kicking people in the head, cracking jokes, and then he'll say, I wonder what that FBI agent's up to. It's a nice change of pace, it feels like a reward. Well done for avoiding those zombies as Grace, now you get to kill them. I don't think his combat feels quite as smooth as it does in the remake of 4, but maybe that's because Leon is an old man now. He's still funny though, and he's still cool.
Excuse me.
I think Grace is a really great protagonist. She acts like how I think most of us would act in this situation, just nervous. She's always like,
Who's there? Why me? What do I do?
what is this atom puzzle, man? I don't know anything about atoms. It's been 6 hours. Fuck. Oh shit. It's the light switch guy.
Grace!
Yeah?
Turn on that light!
What, this one?
Yes, please.
No. No, Grace, come on. No, I don't believe you. I don't believe any of you.
No, Grace, just calm down, okay?
You're trying to put smoke into my friggin' head and shit, man. Get out of my head, man. And the actress did so well. I'm convinced Capcom locked her in a dark room with, like, the rolling giant. That's how good she is. Victor's a cool villain. I like his swag. And he might be the first Resident Evil villain who actually just is magic. He keeps telepathically closing doors, and it's never explained how he does it. Though I guess Grace can also do this. Obviously, we all know and love Leon, and we see him emotionally pretty vulnerable in this game. He's carrying some baggage. I think the actor has gotten better and better throughout the 3 entries that he's been in. There's a blind character in this game, and the animators and the actress have done a really good job of making this quite apparent. Grace does not know what to do around her, though. She keeps picking Emily up without saying, "Hi, it's me, Grace. I'm gonna pick you up now." Instead, she just grabs her shoulder. It must be terrifying for her. Obviously, a blind person can hear someone approaching them, but this is a house full of zombies.
You like reading? Yeah.
Cool. We'll leave the book here then. Can't have you doing anything on the sofa. And when she's carrying Emily, Grace opens doors by slamming her head into the... Remember, she can choose at any time to open the door just by looking at it. No, Grace is very sweet towards her. It's all good. I can't tell you how refreshing it is for a game to come out and actually run well. On a computer. That's crazy. Every game that comes out gets mixed reviews on Steam because it runs like it's being powered by a hamster wheel. And Requiem looks great as well. I never really know how to talk about graphics other than they look good, so just have a look at what I'm putting on screen. The environments are so detailed and so dark and grim, and the game has maybe the most diabolical save room I have ever seen. Wow, this is nice. Zombie conveyor belt into Markiplier's blood pool is crazy. And the meat grinder, this could be worse than the plane crash. It must have been pretty hard to have all the environments work in both first and third person. And there's so many details you just wouldn't know about if you only played in first. I didn't see Grace's terrified running animation until playthrough number 5. Yeah, that's right, 5. And I like how the game is still a bit silly like the other ones. It is so over the top. Here's an item that, quote, destroys infected cells in the patient. Oh, okay. Here's an item that lowers the patient's heart rate. And this isn't about the game now, but I have to get this off my chest. So, Hitman, right? They released another of the celebrity elusive targets, being Mila Jovovich, who is, I think it's fair to say, mainly known for her roles in the Resident Evil films. They released the DLC 2 days before Requiem, and they called it Requiem. So now when you search for Requiem, Hitman comes up. I don't know if they had permission to do this. They don't mention Resident Evil once in the announcement posts. I think they're just trying to be sneaky. Though RE9 does get one back at the Hitman devs by having Leon able to throw various items at innocent people. Anyway, thank you Resident Evil 9 for being one of the 3 things that has happened to me in the last couple of months.